Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo. Today's guest is dedicated to the economic empowerment of the African American communities around the world. Please welcome Mr. Harry C. Alford, the President and CEO of the National Black Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Good day, and thank you, Elena. Glad to be here.
Now, first tell us, you are not only the CEO, but you're also the co-founder of this Chamber of Commerce. How did that come about?
All right, my wife and I co-founded it. We were in Indianapolis, Indiana, and looking at the city of Indianapolis, the birthplace of my wife and my two sons, we thought some things could be changed, economically speaking, for the African American community. The report came out at the Census Bureau that Indianapolis was one of the most segregated cities in the United States, 1988. And so we went about finding out how we can address that situation and came up with the idea of a Chamber of Commerce, which the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was there, the Korean Business Association was there, the regular Chamber of Commerce was there. And I went around the country and I interviewed people and came up with this concept. From Booker T. Washington, back in 1900, came up with the idea of the National Negro Business League, which folded later, but was the concept. I said, this is what was needed. So I got people together in Indianapolis, showed them the concept, met with the ministers, met with state representatives, city council people, met with the mayor, and in about a year's time we convinced them that this was the thing to do. So we turned Indianapolis to a city that was doing maybe $30 million a year with black-owned businesses. Today it's doing $1 billion a year with black-owned businesses. Changed the whole paradigm of Indianapolis to make it an all-American great city, and now one of the most diverse cities in the United States. So with that idea, people from around the country came to Indianapolis, seeing what was going on. And that's when I realized that it wasn't happening anywhere else. So we decided to form a national organization based off our model in Indianapolis. So in May of 1993, we incorporated in Washington, D.C., moved with everything we had, and jumped in. We started with 14 local chapters. Today we have 140 chapters in 41 states in the United States, chapters in Europe, Paris, London, Madrid, chapters in Ghana, Kenya, Rio de Janeiro, throughout the Caribbean, and it's been fun.
Wow. Now, 17 years later, you are celebrating your 18th annual conference where the whole world basically gets together and networks. Tell us a little bit about that.
We network, we share our best practices, we go over the year in review, seeing what's going on, and set goals. One big goal we're taking on now is to help out the 100 million people of African descent in Brazil as they prepare for the 2016 Olympics. They don't know what to do. They're 51% of the population. They only participate in 8% of the economy. That needs to change if Brazil wants to become a first world nation. So we're going to help them with the model of the United States of America.
Talk a little bit about this conference. That's coming up in July.
Right, July 22nd to the 24th, Houston, Texas, at the beautiful Four Seasons Hotel. We've negotiated a room rate of only $129 for the best hotel in Texas. It's going to be exciting. We all get together, we network, we have government officials, we have private corporations, major corporations, Fortune 100 participating. We have our chapters telling the things that they did in Chicago, in Chattanooga, in San Francisco, and places. And we share those things and we leave inspired, ready to take on the world. I might say too, when we started the National Black Chamber of Commerce, the Census Bureau said there were 300,000 black-owned businesses in the United States doing about $30 billion a year. Today, the Census Bureau tells us there are 1.2 million black-owned businesses doing over $100 billion a year. We'd like to think we had something to do with that. We're pretty proud of it.
Now, briefly, is this conference something we need to register for now?
Yes, you go online on our website, www.national, spelled out, bcc.org. It's right up there. The hotel information's up there, and the registration online.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You just heard from Harry C. Alford, the President and CEO of the National Black Chamber of Commerce. To learn more on what's going on in your communities, check out On Demand and click Get Local. For Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Elena Russo.